भैया जी बनाना खा लो।
ओ हाँ भाई। बनाना। आई लाइक बनाना। और सुना। डॉक्टर को फोन कर। डॉक्टर को फोन कर।
भैया जी क्या हो गया?
6 बजे मेरी विंडो बंद हो जाती है। 1 मिनट ऊपर हो गया भाई।
भैया जी 1 मिनट ही ऊपर हुआ है, इतनी क्या बड़ी बात हो गई है? ओ तू नादान है यार, मेरी सारी डाइटिंग खराब हो गई है, तुझे पता है तेरी वजह से, तेरे केले की वजह से। भैया जी केले की वजह से ये वीडियो थोड़ी नॉन वेज टाइप हो रही है।
What's up, people? Hope you're doing well. Today we are going to talk about intermittent fasting. That's like a tongue twister for me. Intermittent. Okay, so before we get into what intermittent fasting is, let's talk about fasting. So, what is fasting? So, if you take your body through a period of 12 plus hours where you're not giving it any kind of calories, that is considered to be a fast. It can't be 5 hours, it can't be 6 hours, it has to be 12 plus hours. So, for example, if I eat a meal at 6 a.m. today and then I don't eat till 6 p.m., so that's 12 hours in the middle, so technically I'm on a fast. Now, getting into intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting can be done in a number of ways. Some people like to say in 7 days not eat food for 24 hours and then eat regularly for the rest of the week. Some people like to eat for a whole day and then fast for a whole day, then eat for a whole day, fast for a whole day, like that. Some people try to keep extended fasts, so maybe in a month they'll keep like a 72-hour fast and the rest of the month they'll eat normally, general 3-4 meals a day. So what I want to talk about today is time restricted eating. This is something that the majority of the people do, thinking they're doing intermittent fasting, but it's actually called time restricted feeding. uh, they are the same thing but yet different. So what is time restricted eating? So time restricted eating basically means you have a window in which you have to complete all your meals. For example, you wake up in the morning, have your first meal at say 10 a.m. and then you have your last meal at say 8 p.m. Now that's 10 hours technically. So that 10 hours is your window to eat. You will not eat before 10, you will not eat after 8. So that's time restricted feeding. A lot of people do it, and then you keep on following this order every day. So time restricted eating has a number of benefits. Let's get into those. Benefit number one, it improves insulin sensitivity. What does that mean? So when you eat food, especially carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels go up. Your body needs to secrete insulin to bring those levels down. Now, I'm sure in your life you felt like you had a big meal and suddenly you feel like all your energy is gone. That's basically lots of stuff happening in your body. Glucose is going up, insulin is being secreted, and then you feel that crash. Now, when you're doing time restricted eating, because you just have that window to eat in, your insulin sensitivity improves. Benefit number two, it increases metabolism. Now, I have personally felt uh, on me as well as my clients that metabolism increases. Basically, your body's ability to break down and use food as energy improves. Again, because you're eating for that window, and for the rest of the time, the body's digestive system is at a rest. It can actually kind of recover. If you're constantly throwing food in, digestive system never recovers. So obviously, its efficiency is going to go down. Benefit number three, time restricted eating or intermittent fasting has been said to increase muscle mass and decrease fat. Now, there are a lot of studies that have been done only on mice for now, also on human beings, but there is no conclusive evidence of this actually happening. So we just have to wait for these studies to actually come in a little more detailed so that we know for sure if this is true or not. But let's get to benefit number four. So when the human body is in a fasted state, that is when all the cell repair happens. So all the cells in the body that have been damaged due to daily functions actually get repaired in that fasting period. Last benefit is for people who actually have very busy schedules. For example, if I'm working the whole day, I don't get time to eat. Sometimes I'm eating, sometimes I'm not eating, sometimes I get food, sometimes I don't. It's very good for them to have a window in which they can eat or they have access to food. It can also work for people who enjoy to eat a lot of food at a given time. Uh, Everybody knows that for losing weight, you have to be on a calorie deficit. So that means you're eating lesser food. But that lesser food, when compiled into that window, will seem to be a lot of food. So instead of having 5 meals, I'm actually just having two. So I have to put all those 5 meals in those 2 meals. So psychologically, I'm going to be like, hey, that's a lot of food. So for people who like to enjoy a lot of food at one given time restricted feeding can really work for you. Now, a little clarification for some of you who thought or are thinking right now that, oh, I tried IF, I tried time restricted feeding, but it didn't work for me. It's not as cool as they say it is, XYZ. Well, two of the following situations could have happened to you. And there's a high possibility that one of these situations did happen to you. Situation number one. Let's take Bhag for example. As we all know from our previous videos that Bhag has a maintenance calorie level of 2000 calories. To lose weight, he has to eat 1500, so he's at a deficit. Now, Bhag thought that, hey, in my window, I can eat however, whatever, jab bhi khao, jo marzi khao. So what Bhag ended up doing was, instead of eating 1500 calories, ended up eating 2500 calories, thinking, hey, but I'm only eating in that window, I can eat whatever. What happened? 2500 calories, went on a surplus, started gaining weight. Bhag said, IF is not for me. Time restricted feeding doesn't work, it's bullshit. Situation number two. Again, we'll take Bhag, maintenance calories of 2000, deficit of 1500. Now, Bhag is already eating 1500, for example, but now we've shortened his window of eating. Let's say I gave him only 8 hours to eat. Instead of having these 1500 calories, he ended up eating less because, hey, time kam hai, time nahi mil raha, itna zyada khaya nahi ja raha. Bhag ended up eating only 1000 calories. What happened? Initially, Bhag started losing water weight, very happy. But now, after some time, he hit a wall because his body got used to 1000 calories. Now, when you hit a wall, what you have to do is go in a further deficit. But Bhag is already at 1000. He's going to feel miserable and he's going to hate IF. So again, Bhag came to the conclusion, यार IF तो यार बकवास है, अच्छा नहीं है, डिप्रेस कर देता है, खाना नहीं मिलता खाने को, इतने से टाइम में कैसे खाएंगे, all that. So if you did end up getting yourself caught in one of those situations, so now you know. Now, to sum up, I want to say that when you want to lose weight, we still have to be on a calorie deficit, regardless of what diet you are on. I've said this before. Whether you're on IF, whether you're on keto, whether you're on carb cycling, whether you're on, I don't know, some Falana Tamkana diet, you still have to be on a deficit. So you're eating the same amount of calories but in a shorter time frame. Now finally, if you want to try IF, you'll obviously first have to figure out how many calories you need to maintain and then to lose weight. So you'll have to be on a deficit. Initially, I would want you to not have a very small feeding window. Start off with at least a 10-hour window. So for example, if you have your first meal at say 10 a.m., you want to have your last meal at all the way at 8 p.m. So that's 10 hours. That's a lot of time to eat. And again, you'll still be in a fasting period for 14 hours, which is a good start. Don't initially just jump into it and say, नहीं मैं तो 3 घंटे ही खाऊंगा या 3 घंटे ही खाऊंगी क्योंकि I am on a fast, you know, mind exploding. That's probably going to lead you to not follow IF in the long run. I personally have my first meal at 2 p.m. and my last meal at 8. So that's 6 hours. I still end up having around 2500 calories in those 6 hours. And I have come to this 6 hours in, I think, 4 to 6 months. I started off with actually an 11-hour window, went down to 8, धीरे धीरे करते करते. Now I just feel this works for me. So you'll have to figure out what works for you in the long run. I hope that made sense, guys. If you have any questions regarding IF, intermittent fasting, or time restricted feeding, all you need to do is comment. If you have suggestions, This was actually a suggestion given to me by one of you guys. I hope I kind of ended up answering all the questions in your mind. If you have further suggestions, please comment below. On our next video, I will be talking about, is it possible to convert fat into muscle? Is it possible? Is it not possible? If yes, how can it be done? If no, तो भाई मर गए, पंगा पड़ गया. So next time, people.